Hey guys, Foxdrop here with a video on what creatures to focus in each jungle camp in order to clear as efficiently as possible. Essentially, what do you kill first? The minis or the big monster? Now this practice is most important on single target clearers, as they will have to actively choose their focus, as they can only take on one thing at a time. That's why for this video I'm demonstrating clears with Irelia. Despite not being a traditional jungle champion, she can help us establish a baseline that we can then adjust depending on who we are playing. First rule of thumb is, if you're going to smite the camp, then focus the big monster down first. The only exception to this rule is with the chickens, which leads us nicely into our first look-see at the chicken camp. In the chicken camp, you'll always want to focus the minis down first. These little buggers pack a pretty hefty punch and can be eliminated fairly easily. If you're an AoE champion, you may not need to focus them down yourself, as they'll drop to your abilities, but it's still important that they die first and fast. The wolves, however, are a camp where it doesn't really matter too much. If you're heavily single target, then blitzing the nan-eater is all good, and if you're AoE, you may want to give the mini some love before switching to the big one and letting the small ones die to your spells. The golems were the biggest surprise for me, as the mini Dwayne did a huge chunk of damage. Focusing him down is best, and even if you're an AoE champion, this little dickhead is pretty bloody resilient, so you have to give him a few dedicated knocks. Lastly, we have the buffs. Both red and blue are pretty much the same here, and it doesn't really matter what order you kill these in, and if you're an AoE champion, it's often best to sit on the buff itself and let the weak minis die off slowly. Kind of ironic that in this game, the mini creatures with the biggest gold and experience value are by far the weakest. So that's it. I hope you... Oh no, wait, how silly of me. Of course, we're missing a camp, aren't we? Just because I know someone in the comment section is going to say it, here I am killing your mum. On this one, you want to focus down the Gromp first, the biggest reason being that Gromp doesn't have any bloody minis. So now that's out of the way, I am actually done now. I know it's not a very long video, but I wanted to keep it short and sweet, give you the information and get the hell out of here. So yeah, I hope you found it useful, and you can go about your jungle now being a little bit more healthy. If you did like this video, feel free to give it a thumbs up. You can subscribe to me for more educational league content with a bit of entertaining stuff on the side as well. You can find me on Facebook, on Twitter, and catch me streaming on Twitch as well. All of those links are in the description, guys, but most importantly, thanks so much for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you in my next video.